Hey there, RC Girl here. Today we are taking a look at this little guy. This is the RC4WD Trail 1/24th scale Trail Finder 2. So they basically class 1'd a 1/24th scale rig. Very, very cool. This thing is freaking tiny. This is a popular class 1 platform for competition rigs. They've sized it down to the 1/24th scale. So compared to something like your SCX24, it's going to be a little bit smaller. This is a ready-to-run rig, so it comes with absolutely everything you need in the box to get you going, including transmitter batteries. So everything included in one tiny box. Comes in 3 colors. I got the blue version here. Quick mention, in the first run of these, RC4WD Drive is going to be sending out a upgraded motor, so you're going to have to install that. Take out the one that comes with it and install the upgraded version. Pretty easy. They have assembly instructions. I'll put a link to their assembly instructions up here if you want to check that out. It also comes with a nice decal set. I didn't feel like a lot of these colors actually went with the blue. I probably should have went with the white decals, but I ended up selecting the white, yellow, and orange striped ones. Also has some emblem logos for the Trail Finder 2. I put one on the back and on the side here. Looks like the body also has space for lighting if you want to get tiny little LEDs to light up your rig. We got plastic grille up front, room for lighting for your front headlights. I believe those are 3mm LEDs. Just like the Trail Finder 2, you're going to get windshield wipers and side mirrors. They have little window mirror decals that you're going to have to add on. I actually already broke one of my side mirrors, so that's a bummer. The body is secured with velcro, so that's another thing they send out, some upgraded velcro. Not a fan of velcro. I have that on my Gen 8 as well. I ended up swapping out to magnets. I don't know if that'll work in this case. Maybe I can get some tiny magnets to replace the velcro. In the meantime though, install the upgraded velcro, and it's holding on somewhat securely for now. So you have to kind of turn it over and make sure that the chassis is aligned with the body when you put it on. We also have a mounting position here for a rear bumper. I'm sure they're going to be coming out with some options for that soon. Metal frame rails, nice aluminum metal, I think. Another cool thing, the chassis rails have a couple different mounting positions if you want to lengthen or shorten your wheelbase. Very cool if you want to run other body styles. I'm not sure if they're going to be coming out with other body styles, but I know folks 3D print their own, things like that. If you want to get super custom, there's the potential on this chassis. We have a 4-link suspension up front and rear. All the links, everything's plastic back here, plastic drive shafts, plastic front steering links, tiny little shocks. So I doubt that these are oil filled. They look like little pen springs actually, very, very small. Then we have this tiny steering servo up front. This is a standard servo connector, so yes, you can replace that or upgrade that over time if you need to. It's not some proprietary connector, so that's nice about that. It is a little bit noisy, but so far it's held up pretty good to some decent testing, so otherwise those are easy to upgrade over time. I have one from Power Hobby, and that might do the job here. So if we take a look under the chassis, we have a 320 milliamp NAMH battery. Battery is held on up front by this rubber band thing, so you just slide it on under. We have a combined receiver speed control in this unit up front here. Has a little on and off switch, and I believe this little bind switch here. It should be bound from the factory, at least mine was. And here is your motor connection, so that's what you're going to have to unplug when you swap out your motor. I'll have to check if it's compatible with LiPos. I'm not sure that it has a low voltage cutoff. Our axles look like Trail Finder 2 axles, scaled down to the 1/24 scale. They're all plastic. They do have Mickey Thompson licensed Baja Claw tires. These come with plastic bead locks. It feels like there's actually foam in them, so that's kind of cool. The wheels are held in place by this little pin here, so make sure that you don't lose that if you take your wheels off. The back of the wheels are actually what's secure into the pin. I looked inside the transmission as I was swapping out the motor, and they're all metal gears in there. Seem nice and greased, so that was good. It looks like there's adjustable body mounts here, so it looks like this piece could come off, but like really it's only like a couple millimeters difference. And here's our transmitter here. It kind of looks like a gun, like a little pistol. This is the XR2 Ultimate Radio System. So you're gonna have to use a Phillips head screw to access the battery compartment. It takes 4 AA batteries. You can reach the wheel if you want to do one-handed steering. It's a little bit of a reach, maybe harder for someone with small hands, but you got your standard on-off switch, your steering and your throttle trim, and our bind button. Not sure what ATV does. I'll have to look in the manual. That might be for the spare channel. Not too sure about that. So all in all, what do I think of this rig? I think there's a couple highlights, a couple lowlights. Really nice that it's an adjustable wheelbase platform. It gives you a lot of possibilities with different body types. I think it's the first of its kind, being a class 1 124 scale rig, so neat that they're sort of filling a niche in the market. The first batch of these, they're going to send out the upgraded motor. You're going to have to install that yourself. Not a big fan of the Velcro. It doesn't hold the body on very secure. Nice that the body pins are hidden, but I might explore a mod for that. Just be careful with the body. It seems a little bit fragile, at least the side mirrors. I had one come off already. And overall, does it crawl well? It's a decent little crawler. It's not going to climb anything epic, so set your expectations appropriately. But you can get creative with tiny courses, something around your living room, your backyard, step right outside. Even a gopher hill can become a tiny crawling course. Full throttle right here. Now let's see how slow we can go. So it's kind of hard to get it to go super slow. There we go. Not a lot of throttle modulation actually. And this is our turning radius, so it's pretty wide. Compared to something like your SCX24, this one feels a little bit cheaper, but cool to see a class 1 124 scale rig. Alright, I think that's it. Let me know if you guys have any more questions about this rig. Shoot me a comment below. Huge thank you to RC4WD Drive for sending one of these out to my channel to check out. Huge thank you, as always, to my patrons on Patreon. Appreciate your support. I'll see you later.